So, my fiance has way too many role-playing books. Like, you see this? That's not even a pin drop. Oh, keep going. Oh, there's more. Like, you don't even know. This isn't even half. Keep going. No, that hardly even counts. There's more. I know, it's piled so high you can't even see them.
I'm back here.
But there's more coming. It's coming. Yeah. Keep showing them. We're getting close now. Hi, I'm still here.
That's all the books. This is the magazines.
Oh right, there was more on the table, or the chair I mean. I forgot about those ones.
This is my entire role-playing library. And we're going to get into it a book at a time here on Retro Reviews. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Retro Reviews, where I go over my old school D&D books while Laura here keeps me from rambling for 5 to 10 hours at a time about how great this book is.
So I've got a list of questions that I'm going to go over with Fen to, keep them on track. So let's dive in. What book do we have?
We have the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Worldbuilders Guidebook by Richard Baker.
Okay. Can you give us a quick synopsis?
This is how to build a world. I know it's Worldbuilders Guidebook. It has the random tables. You can design the shape of the world, the layout of continents, kingdoms, cities, the climate, the tectonic plates, like anything you can think of that you would have to be like, what's this like on my D&D world? Hang on, let me think about it. Or just randomly roll up your dice rolls. It also comes with a huge pack of template sheets that are all ready to fill out for world maps and kingdoms. They're both in a hex shape and standard square grid. This is definitely falling apart, and the ones for your kingdoms have key information about your random monster encounters, important non-player characters, layers and sites of interest, cities and towns and villages.
So it's got not only like how-to stuff, it's got hands-on worksheets.
Hands-on worksheets to fill out so you can have everything you need to know about your cities, your kingdoms, just right there, ready to go. Pull out a sheet and we're in this town. Okay, here's the cool places to go. Here's the people to see. Here's what monsters are lurking around in the woods outside.
Okay, cool. What do you like about this book?
I love how detailed it goes into everything. Not just like geography and weather and monster ecology, but also goes into history, mythology. Like, there is so much stuff in here. Like, if the Dungeon Builder's Guide was like how to just focus in on a dungeon, like this is the same thing but for the entire world. If you've got a D&D world that you've already been working on, you can use the worksheets to fill those out to be able to graph and what's the word I'm looking for? Not graph, not sketch, detail. You can
Okay.
detail out your world and keep your references, notes. Build your own source book for your D&D world by using this.
Yeah, there you go. Is there something you didn't like so much about this book?
No. I mean, there's not a lot of artwork in it, and that's like reaching for, I think, but because
Like
there's so much information in here,
Ah.
like most of the artwork are sample maps. There's a few little, half-page splash sheets of art like this.
So it's not necessarily a beautiful book, but it's an
It's
extremely
a functional workbook.
resourceful book.
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah, cool. Where did you get it?
This is another B. Dalton Booksellers Presque Mall special. I think, I was debating on getting this when I got my copy of the DM of the Dungeon Builders Guide. Mm-hmm. It was actually my buddy Rich Copley who wouldn't let me use his. He let me read it, but he wouldn't let me use any of the worksheets because he was working on detailing out his world.
Mm-hmm. So you had to go back and get this
I had to go back and I had to buy my own.
Got you. So this might be a silly question, but do you recommend this to other gamers?
Yes. There is zero information in this book that is actually setting/game dependent. It is, this I would recommend to fantasy authors, sci-fi authors. Mm-hmm. If you are doing the process of world building in writing of any form for games, novels, books, movies, this is how you create that Bible for your setting of information about your world. This book is so useful for anybody working in fiction and science fiction, of just being able to design these things.
Yeah, nice. So this might be another silly question. Do you plan to keep this one?
Oh yeah, this is going. This is staying. I'm this and the Dungeon Builders Guide. These two books I'm never going to part with.
So this would be the other one that you're grabbing as you run out the door.
This is the evacuation. Need to grab stuff. I'm grabbing both of those books. I'm gonna grab my red note binder that's got all my notes in it, and I can get new copies of the source of the core rule books, and I can get more dice. But this sadly is out of print. Can get digital copies on Drive-Thru RPG, which is nice because you don't have to get all the extra sheets that you need. You can print the sheets as you need them.
Yeah.
But again, having the physical copy is so much better because you can sit there, you can flip through it, and just enjoy this book.
Well, it sounds like extremely resourceful. Find a copy if you can.
Get the digital copy if you can. And side note, I kind of want to see if Rich's copy is still floating around at his parents' house.
You should ask about that.
Oh.
Okay, well, I guess that's everything for tonight.
All right. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.